Hey everyone, Matt Fuller here from Elite Sports and Fitness. How are you doing today? Hey, I'd like to take this time to talk to you about an art form. And the art form is programming. I've been asked a lot. Summertime is coming along, college athletes are coming home. People have questions, how to get in the best shape they possibly can. And it's all about your program. How is your program designed? Well, let's say that you're unable to come in and train with us here at Elite. And you need to do a program on your own. Where are you going to go, or how are you going to design your program? It's a great question. A lot of people out there they get overwhelmed by it. They know that they have to, do these Olympic lifts. They have to do their squats. They have to do their bench pressing. They have to do their overhead pressing, their cleans. How do you write the program? Well, I'm going to give you a beginner's guide. And the reason why I got on this subject once again is because everybody's been asking me. And then I just actually watched a video recently done by Dave Tate of Elite Sports and Elite Fitness Training Systems out of Ohio. And Dave really broke it down very simplistically. And his comment, or his approach to it, is pretty simplistic. And a lot of us always think that we have to have the latest and greatest devices. Oh, we got to go out and flip tires. We got to do battling ropes. Why? What does that do? What does that help? Is that a major exercise? Do you compete in tire flipping? Do you compete in battling ropes? I'm going to say 99.9% of you don't. So what is that exercise really used for? Anybody got an answer out there? None. You got none, do you? Because there is really nothing for it. And it's just a burnout type exercise. So you could classify that as an assist. Alright, so I just dropped a little bit of a tip as to what I'm going to talk about. You have what's called a major exercise. And your major exercise could be your deadlift, your squat, your bench press, your overhead press. And then you have exercises that are called supports. And then you have assists. So when you sit there and you want to design your program out, what you're trying to do is you're trying to design a program that is functional all the way through. You want each part to lead to another. And if each part isn't leading to another, well, how the hell are you going to succeed? You're not, are you? So what you need to look at is, you need to look at the major. Now let's say, for instance, your major is squat. Well, as soon as you hear squat, the first thing you think of is, I got to design everything around legs. You're wrong. It's not just your legs you're working. Yeah, squat is a big granddaddy exercise, but it's just not all legs. You just don't want to be working your quads, your glutes, and your hamstrings. What about when you go into a squat? I know you've all seen those guys in the gym as they're doing the squat, they're falling forward. Well, what holds you up? It's your abdominals. What also helps support you? It's your back. So, you need assist exercise or support exercises to help your squat. So, I could go into this for hours and hours and hours and hours on end, because it is a lengthy subject, but it's also a very simplistic subject. When you're designing your program, keep it simple. That old acronym, keep it simple, stupid, still applies. And so, let's take, for instance, once again, the squat. That is your major. And then underneath that, you're going to have your supports that directly impact your squat. And then below that, you're going to have your assist exercises that support your supports. Pretty simplistic. Really simplistic. So when you go to design that program, take a step back. Look at the squat. Look at your major lift. And then break it down from there and see what it is that you really need to be working on. Maybe when you're doing your squat, you're seeing your knees pinch in, or you're falling forward. Well, if your knees are going in, it's a hamstring weakness and a glute weakness. If you're falling forward, it's typically an abdominal or lower back weakness. Alrighty? And I mean, there's different varying degrees of leaning forward as we could get into, but once again, it's too lengthy of a subject. So, if you don't have the opportunity to come in and train with the athletes train here, and you got to make your own program this summer, stop and think. Look at your big exercises, and then break it backwards from there. All right, everybody. I'm Matt Fuller. I chewed your ear off long enough. Hey, keep pushing, and I hope to see you this summer. If I don't see you this summer, use this little video to help design your own program. All righty? So keep pushing. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.